Hey, good morning. Good morning. This is crazy. I know. It's been a very, very long time. Welcome back to JT Outdoors. I made promises that this channel is coming back 2024. And here we are. My goal is for for you to shut up, you dang goat. And for two, for the neighbor dogs to not die. That didn't sound good. But my goal is to definitely upload at least once a week on this channel. If y'all been keeping up with my main channel and everything, y'all will know I still have my main channel. I have a new channel. I have Anna and JT. We're doing Twitch streams now. Maggie, stop messing with the goats. There's the goats. Maggie likes to just run up to the fence, scare them, and then run away. Ain't that right? See, this is what she does. She just runs up and they get all scared. Big white one, her name's Carmelo. She'll start just like ramming the fence. Maggie knows not to get too close. Leave him alone, Maggie. Look how chunky he is. Maggie, leave him alone. He does not want to play with you, I promise. Oh, yeah. Big Mama's coming. You know to leave her alone. Ain't that right? Oh, you got them all wound up now, Margaret. Look at them. I love those. Maggie, leave him alone. Leave him alone. See, Carmelo's gonna beat your ass. Thank you. See, Carmelo beat your ass, Margaret. You're gonna learn real quick. So yeah, I got 3 other channels that I have to upload multiple times a week on. But I promised y'all I wasn't gonna forget about this channel. So I'm gonna try to upload at least once a week over here. Maybe even more like this spring and summertime when we can actually go fishing and stuff. But for all of y'all that just follow this channel, haven't been keeping up with all my other channels, a lot has been happening. A lot has been happening. We're buying a house. We've been doing a lot of land work on the property that we're putting our house on. I'm actually gonna go give y'all a tour in today's video. But also behind me, as you can see, we got the John boat. There's nothing right there. If y'all remember, the bass boat used to be parked right there. About a month ago now, yeah, like a month and a half ago, I actually sold the bass boat. It needed a lot of work to it, a lot of work that I didn't want to do to it. So I posted her on the Facebook Marketplace. Finally, one dude and his wife came out, looked at it, they loved it. But he said he needed something to work on throughout the winter. He needed him a little project, and I was like, well, this is the perfect one for you. So he paid me, and yeah, the old Ranger is no longer. She was fun while it lasted, but it was fiberglass. It needed a bunch of work done to it, so we figured, hey, let's just get rid of it, get it out of our way. We still got old Sinky over here. I have a feeling we're gonna do a lot of fishing off of this boat next spring. And yeah, we also still got the old kayaks. We got 2 kayaks. There's the old SS Lizzie, if y'all remember that. This thing is quite literally a lawn ornament. The old SS Lizzie. Me and Anna actually have a really cool idea for the SS Lizzie that we're gonna do once we move into our new house. Just because it's been such a big part of like this channel. And also that was my first John boat I didn't even buy it. I got it for free. But it was my first John boat, so I want to keep it around. So we got a really cool idea to do something with that. We're also gonna do a whole lot of bait making over here. I talked about it a little bit like on my main channel and stuff. I thought about completely rebranding this channel to the Kelly Baits channel, just because we're gonna do so much fishing and so much bait making over here, and I wanted Kelly Baits to have its own channel. So I thought about just rebranding. Just the content would stay the same, just this channel would be called Kelly Baits instead of JT Outdoors. So we might still do that. I don't know, we might just keep it JT Outdoors just because that's what everybody knows it as, and just do the content I was gonna do anyways on here for Kelly Baits and bait making and all that good stuff. Yeah, y'all probably haven't seen the shop in forever. It is a complete disaster in here, I'll tell you that. But the old bench looks like a tornado came through here, but it's still there. It's still here. Got pegboards, got a whole new workbench. I don't think I've showed y'all this yet. Got a completely new workbench. This thing is super nice. Got built-in lighting, got the pegboard on the back, got built-in drawers. And if anybody knows what this is, you'll see some content on this spring. I'm trying to get into making my own jigs and stuff like that. I got a couple up here. Let's see if I can show y'all this. Look at that beautiful little Ned. Beautiful little Ned. Those were like some of my first ones I ever did. Jig making, that's a whole nother aspect that I don't really know that much about, so I've been practicing a little bit here and there. I gotta learn a lot more before I can actually start like releasing them to Kelly Baits. You'll probably see a couple videos on that coming up pretty soon. So yeah, the old shop looks like a complete mess. It's organized chaos, I promise. But since we're getting ready to move and I have to move this down to our new house, I've just kind of been waiting because I have to take all of this out of here so that way they can move the shed. So once we put it on the new property, I'll come back through here and reorganize everything and it'll look a lot better in here. Oh yeah, look at this little thing. I got this for Christmas. This is what my dad got me. Proficiency Pocket Combo. Look at this little Zepco. We could do a challenge with this where we try to catch a fish on this thing. Dude, just a little Zepco. Imagine catching like a freaking 4 or 5 pounder on this thing. We can make it happen. So yeah, y'all stay ready for the bait making vlogs, the fishing vlogs, maybe even some moving vlogs once we start getting everything ready to go down to the new house. Speaking of new stuff, for Christmas, well actually I bought it from my father. He didn't give it to me for Christmas. I told him a good dad would just give this to me, and he just told me to sign the check, so. But for Christmas, I bought a new pew. This thing is so awesome. I love it. Here she is. Yes, sir. This is a Marling single shot 410 shotgun. So as y'all know, we have a single shot 12 gauge. This is a 410. This thing, so smooth. Barely, I mean, it kicks like a 22, but it shoots a 410 shotgun shell. I'll show y'all the shell. This is the shell. It might be hard to tell on camera, but this thing, super skinny, especially compared to like a 12 gauge or something. Yeah, this little thing is so awesome. One of my favorite parts is when the shell's in there. Like, you put it in there, you close it up, you shoot it or whatever, and when you're ready to unload it, all you do, when you open this thing, the shell just shoots out of it. So yeah, little 410. Look at the design on like the actual, on this part. It looks pretty sick. We can shoot some clays or something like that with it. That'll be a lot of fun. So yeah, new pew. This thing. From where they did all the dirt work down at our new property, and where it's been like sprinkling and stuff here recently, it is so muddy down there. So when I take Margaret, she gets absolutely filthy, and I'd rather her not ruin my truck seats, so I got this little cover. The old Margaret seat right here. Come on, Maggie. Load up. Jesus. You good? No, stay. Woman. Stay in your seat. No. Maggie. You're defeating the whole purpose of this. Get in your seat. Get in your seat. There you go. Watch, as soon as her paws get nice and muddy, she's gonna do that same exact thing, I promise you. You wanna go give them a little tour? A little tour? You just wait. Maggie, you don't even understand. We're about to live down there. It's about to be your front yard at all times. You know that? We brought Charlie down there a couple times, but it's so cold. Charlie doesn't like the cold. Maggie doesn't care about the cold like at all. She actually likes it. Hello. So just to let y'all know, we get a lot of comments asking like, why don't y'all bring Charlie and stuff? Charlie's an old woman and she would rather stay in the nice heated house. Like, Charlie's actually like so dramatic. Like, she'll come out here to go pee and be out here for 25 seconds and she'll like stand in front of the door and start shaking, so we have to let her back in. Well, Maggie don't care, do you? Nope. All right, you ready? She does this every time. All right, roll my window down. Also, for everybody wondering, we are driving like 100 feet that way on a private road. So that's why I'm not too worried about like buckling her up or like locking her down in a crate or something. She's perfectly fine riding up here. All right, see you later. So yeah, here, what the hell type of bird is that? But here we are at the new property. Boom, right behind me, right up there. At the top of the driveway, that's where our new house is going to sit. I'm just gonna give y'all a little rundown. If y'all wanna see the full tour, you can go check it out on Anna and JT. We did a tour video. I documented a lot of like the process of them actually building the pad and building the driveway, moving trees. We took down the fence. There's all kinds of videos over there, so if y'all wanna check those out, go check them out on Anna and JT. Yeah, here we go, up at the top of the driveway. Y'all might be able to see those orange flags, boom and boom. Those are the two corners, and the house is gonna sit like that way. So the front door is going to be facing this way. There's a truck. Our driveway comes all the way up here. We're actually, once the house is actually here, we're going to get another load of gravel. Because not only are there a lot of spots to like fill in from where this is a new driveway. So the first layer of gravel packed down, made a real good solid base. So now we have to go back through with another load of gravel, fill in some holes and stuff like that. And then also up here, we're kind of going to make like a square, like going out there and then around and then connected back to the driveway. So that way we have somewhere to pull into or back into to turn around. So we still got some gravel work to do. Oh, Margaret putting some fertilizer down. But for now, the driveway, it ain't too bad. When they first put it, dude, it felt so squishy. It was insane. Just because it's a new driveway. So yeah, we cleared a bunch of trees over there. I even cleared more trees on the other side. We cut into the hill, brought the driveway up, all the way up to here. And then, of course, the pad where the house is actually going to sit. And then probably the funnest part, especially for this channel, we're probably going to have a lot of videos next spring on this channel of this. So there's the pad, and then right over the hill, that's right, y'all can see it. there's a pond, or a puddle. That's what I'm calling it, or a very large puddle. So this field that we're in, like 40 years ago or something, used to be just a cow field, a cow pasture. And then for like the past 20 years, it was a horse pasture. Or is it pasture? Yeah, pasture, not pastor. Yeah. We didn't have a bunch of pastors living out here. There was cows out here, and then there was horses out here. So all this is just a drinking hole for the cows. There used to be nothing but trees right here. We cleared all those out when we built the pad. So now you can actually see the puddle. At its deepest right now, it's maybe 10 inches of water. So there ain't no fish in it. There was a bunch of like salamanders in it the other day. But yeah, it's not deep enough to fish or put fish in, stock it or anything. But we're hoping next spring we can get somebody out here, maybe drain it down, wait a few weeks, let it dry out, and then they can come back in and dig it down. We couldn't get anybody to do it like this winter, but we were more worried about getting, you know, everything ready for the house. This is kind of a side project, so it's gonna take a long time, but eventually we are gonna get this dug down and see if it even holds water. Like, I'm very confident that it's going to hold water once they dig it down. We're not gonna do like, you know, a 15-foot deep pond. At its deepest is maybe gonna be 10 foot, but it's gonna be the perfect little backyard pond. Put some bluegill, maybe some bass, some catfish, stuff like that in. It's a big project, it really is. It's gonna take a lot of work, probably gonna be very, very expensive, but I just need everybody to start praying right now that it holds water. Even if it doesn't, over the hill, we still have probably, I don't know, enough clay and dirt to level out all of Kentucky. Because when they built the pad up there, they cut, like, I think he said 9 foot into the hill and then cleared it all out. So all of the dirt that they took from the pad, we kept all of it. So all of it, I'll show y'all the piles. We have hella dirt and hella clay. Like, I think the first foot of the dirt was just like regular topsoil, and then like 2 foot under that is just nothing but field dirt. But the rest of it, like 5-6 foot worth, and then also, let's see, it's 80 foot by 20. The rest of it is red clay, and clay is what you need in a pond so that way it doesn't leak. And yeah, pretty much all you can see, y'all can see how red it is on camera, is all clay. And then behind that is a bunch of field dirt and the topsoil. And you know, we're hoping they just run into clay anyways, so we don't have to go back through and line it with the clay that we have over here. But if it's not, we have plenty of clay, at least I think so, I hope so, to maybe line the bottom of that pond with if it doesn't hold water just naturally. But I'm actually really confident that they're just gonna run into a bunch of clay anyways and we'll be good to go. So everybody cross your fingers, start praying. This week actually, they're supposed to come out and pour like the foundation footers for the house, and then hopefully next week, once the footers sit and everything, they should be delivering the house. So hopefully within the next 2 weeks, our house is here, and then it'll probably take another like week and a half, 2 weeks to get everything else done. And then we're really hoping that by the end of this month, by the end of January, we are living in our new house. Again, there's gonna be a whole lot of content. We plan on getting animals, gonna have a bunch of work to do around the house and stuff like that. So, and pretty much every step of the process is gonna go over on Anna and JT. There's gonna be a couple vlogs here and there that I'll make sure to do over on this channel. What do you think, Margaret? I appreciate you guys, everybody that's stuck around on this channel. It's been like 2 months since the last time I uploaded on here, and I promise you guys, we're not gonna let this channel die. Like I said, at least a video a week. I'm gonna shoot for more, of course, especially this spring and summer when we can go fishing and do all that good stuff. So y'all just stick around, stay tuned. I appreciate you guys. And yeah, JT Outdoors is back for 2024. I'm super excited. Hopefully you guys are too. Y'all do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. Let's get this channel to 10K. We got a whole lot of content planned over all of our channels. So y'all stick around, stay tuned. I appreciate you guys. It's JT, and I'm out.